This meme haunts me so much because sometimes I feel like when I'm watching a movie, I'm not getting some of the more intricate themes, and I can tell that there are intricate themes there, but I don't get it. Now, a perfect movie to describe how feeling like this ogre is Solaris. Solaris is a 1976 movie directed by the great Andrei Tarkovsky. And this movie, man, like I don't even know how to even start, where to even start from. I will try. That is the point of me watching this movie. But like, where do you even start? Where do you even? But I will try. Sha. So the main character is this man, right? He's a psychoanalyst, whatever that means. They just call him, psychiatrist or therapist or like. Basically, he just analyzes things, on the brain side. That's a very very ogre description. But like I feel like this ogre man, so just allow me to have this one. They task him to go to space, right? To go and check a space shuttle that is there to check whether they should bring it back to Earth, whether the mission is still viable or not. And he goes there. He goes there to see. There are meant to be 3 astronauts there, not 3 astronauts, but 3 scientists there. And he sees that one of them has already killed himself. That is his friend. And now his friends told him that like there's something happening in that place, in this planet they are on, because the space shuttle is on a planet, which I forgot to say earlier, but sorry. The space shuttle is on a planet, and they go and they say that something weird is happening on that planet that he's going to find out himself. So he sleeps and he wakes up. As he wakes up, he sees his dead wife in front of him. His wife has been dead for about 10 years. He's obviously shocked, but he tries to act calm or whatever. He tells the wife that he wants to go on the expedition to the planet surface. The wife follows him and he sends his wife on the rocket away because that's not his wife because his wife is dead. Then the scientists now meet him and tell him, hey you, it is your dead wife, They now tell him that is what has been happening on the space shuttle. That the ocean in the planet is scanning their brains and sending them their loved ones as a form of attack because they sent high pressure rays to the ocean, whatever all these things mean. And he did not tell him that his wife is going to come back tomorrow, that all she has done is not going to end, and she's also indestructible. So she comes back tomorrow. He wakes up again, sees her. This time he's more calm about it, and he talks to her, whatever. And he remembers the relationship with his wife. He tells her about all the things that they have experienced together. And he's getting smitten, and the scientist guys are like, hey yo, this is not really your wife, dude. Like, you have to calm down. And like, nah, I'm not hearing what you're saying. This is my wife. And he does that until eventually the wife starts doubting herself. She's like, I'm not really your wife though. Because she's like, I love you, I know I love you, but I'm not who you want me to be. Because when the man is telling her things, experiences that they have had, she can't remember them. Or she can't remember them correctly. So she knows that she's not exactly the person that he's describing. Then he tells her the story about how the person, his wife, actually died 10 years ago. Then she tries to kill herself the first time, and she finds out that she's immortal. It does not work. Eventually, with the help of the scientist, she kills herself. And the man is heartbroken at first, obviously. But, they console him and, he goes home. Now, this summary, trust me when I say this is a summary of this movie. This is not, I can't tell you about the plot because as I've told you about this thing, you don't understand half of it. I've watched this movie twice. And, you can just tell that the movie is bursting with layers and layers of things that are going on and going on. It's so complex and it's so rich and it's so vibrant. Like I don't even know where to start. All I just know is that I enjoyed this movie a lot. From beginning to end, I was tuned in. The main thing I got from it was the man letting to let go of his dead wife. But now, I don't know whether it's cynical. I won't say cynical, more of like someone like me that don't accept the things that movies give me. But the wife has been dead for about 10 years. 10 years. And I'm not saying the man should move on because that is very cruel to say. But generally you expect that the grief should be lesser a little bit, right? But when she comes back, it's as if he has fallen all over again. And he finds out to let go. He does eventually let go with the help of his wife, actually, telling him that he has to let go. But he finds out to let go, and that just shows how love does not really work as a statistic or a graph where at this moment you fall in love, at this moment you fall out of love, and that is the end of two-of interaction. It doesn't work like that. This is a theme. When I say this is a basic theme in the movie, there are so many more complex themes in the movie. There's a theme about how man is trying to advance forward, trying to find new ground or break new ground, and they have now broken the ground where the exploration have not broken. But instead of them to just, hey, we should have not been here, let us just go back to our planet. They are still in shuttle. They are still trying to make discovery, and they have not made discovery for years. But they are still there because they must make breeding ground, they must progress. Progression is something that like we feel like, oh, it's inevitable. As a species, we have to progress forward. Unless if we are stagnant, but sometimes it's okay to be stagnant, like, because we are progressing forward. Look at what's happened to our planet. Is the progression? We have become more advanced in society, but like it gets to a point where the earth that we are advancing forward cannot take our progression anymore. What's going to happen then? There are so many more themes in this movie. Genuinely, I just feel like you should watch it yourself. I know I have said this again, like, this is not the first time I'm saying something like this for a movie, but like, in this particular case, I've given you a plot summary, and I'm telling you that this plot summary is not enough. So just go and watch it yourself. Thanks for watching this video, and bye-bye.